Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon members. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. Yes, preemptive strikes save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel hate criminals with a passion. Yes, we hate criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpets awaits you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. If this is the first time here at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we highly recommend subscribing to stay updated with our latest content. Hit the subscription button above. Click the bell icon and select all to receive notifications whenever we at the Jamaica Young Police channel release a video. Remember that this channel is not a sympathetic channel for criminals. You must go elsewhere if you want a criminal sympathizer channel. Remember to give this video a thumbs up because you will find it helpful and informative. Please remember to share the video with your mama, your papa, mommy, daddy, and girlfriend, boyfriend, neighbor, side chick, side man, and your co-worker. Yes. Remember to share the video. And tell a friend to tell a friend about the Jamaica Young Police channel. That we at this channel, we hate criminals with a passion and we don't want them to go to prison. We have lots more of videos that are not on YouTube. You can join the Patreon squad. By doing so, you'll be able to gain access to exclusive content that cannot be played on YouTube due to various restrictions. To unlock this on top collection of videos, click the link in the description box below. Join our Patreon community allows you to explore content that complies with laws, rules, regulations while avoiding disruption of our channel's functionalities. Moving on to today's video. Yes, most people always, especially family of criminals like Antony Starkey Tingler, they put on a human side to these people who commit crimes, as if the crimes that they committed, as if it didn't hurt others. But finally, you're gonna hear from a woman. Yes, this is a woman who I had spoken to back in January after General Starkey's sister, Marlene. Yes, Marlene. I'm not gonna tell you where she lives or where she works. That is General Starkey's sister. And she was putting a human side to her brother, as if he was some folk hero. But this guy was a fake hero because the things that he has done, it was to violate other people's rights. But she claimed that he was murdered. But he had countless victims to his name because this man was a known murderer. And he's from my community. He was one of the so-called gangsters that operate in my community of Jonestown and Concrete Jungle. Some people laud, revere and celebrate him as an hero, even to this day, although this man was killed by the police over 43 years ago by the great Tom Levine. Yes, Tom Levine is the most decorated detective to ever serve in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Yes, man. Although Tony Uritas and Calvin Benjamin are risen to the rank of SSP, I think Tom Levine is the man who should even be the Commissioner of Police. But remember that Tom Levine has a lot of haters, especially in the PNP criminal organization because they hated him, because Tom Levine did not play. I don't think the Labourers hate Tom Levine more than the PMP, although Tom Levine hated the people of Rima more than any other garrison in the Kingston metropolitan area, because he told me that personally as a detective at Huntsville. Yeah, so the emotional truth behind the myth, General Starkey and his victims. So if you're an avid follower of the Jamaica Young Police channel, you might have come across the heart-wrenching conversation with the late Antony General Starkey Tingler's sister. In her narrative, she paints a picture of her murderous brother as if he was a saint. However, today we are bringing you the unvarnished truth. The victim's response. When these victims heard General Starkey's sister defending him, she cried. The wounds of her past, though decades old, over 4 decades old, were reopened by the blatant disregard for her suffering and the glorification of her tormentor. Listening to her voice, trembling and choked with emotions, brings the pain and trauma of her experience vividly back to life. So we have a video from a survivor, a woman who endured unimaginable horrors at the hands of Antony General Starkey Tingler and his gang, including the notorious rapist Danny, Willie Agat and others. This woman narrowly escaped their violent attempt to rape and kill her. Tragically, they did kill a man from Tivoli Gardens that same day. So as you listen to her voice, trembling and choked with emotion, you will feel like the event happened just yesterday, despite occurring over 4 decades ago. Her tears, her pain, and her fear are a stark reminder of the natural consequences of crime. The harsh reality of crime lobbyist groups like Jamaican for Justice and the others. This poignant testimony is a powerful counter-narrative to the romanticized tales of criminals. Lobby groups often champion these criminals, showing a blatant disregard for the lives and traumas of their victims. These groups are as parasitic as the criminals they defend, feeding off their suffering and chaos they help perpetuate. Confronting the emotional impact, listen to the victim's testimony is overwhelming. Her raw, unfiltered emotions nearly brought me to tears. It is a vivid reminder that behind every so-called legendary criminal, there are countless victims whose lives have been irrevocably shattered. The scars they bear, both physically and emotionally, are testimonies to the true nature of these men. A call for compassion and justice. Reflecting on these stories, we must show the victims our compassion and support. Their stories, often overshadowed by the mystic status of their assailants, need to be forefront of our conversation about crime and justice. We must acknowledge their pain, validate their experience, and work towards a society that prioritizes the well-being and dignity of every individual over the glorification of criminals. Yes, in a society where I am from in Jamaica, criminals are glorified, romanticized, lauded, revered, and celebrated by people who know better. To our dedicated audience, we urge you to listen with an open heart and mind. Let the survivors' words resonate with you. Feel her pain, her fear, and her courage. Use this emotional connection to fuel your advocacy for justice. Stand with the victims, amplify their voices, and challenge the narrative that seek to immortalize those who bring nothing but harm, pain, and emptiness to the survivors and their family. This is not just a story, it's a call to action. It's time we recognize the true heroes who have endured and bravely shared their stories. Let's honor their strength and resilience and together work towards a future where the innocent are protected and the true nature of criminals is never forgotten. So who wants you watch, you listen, and you decide. You're going to hear this for yourself. This is a victim who have survived an attempt rape or murder in her life by the man that they say is great, Antony General Starkey Tingler. You watch, you listen, and you decide. So which one of the political party you were?
JLP.
Oh, okay.
The best one, not the criminal organization, the best one.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Yes, and JLP is the best party. I know what I know. Mm-hmm. I know what I know, and I know what the JLP stands for. That they are not gonna. I'm not gonna say there are not people there that was involved with the criminals, mm-hmm. but it was few. You hear me?
Yes.
It was few. They don't give you no free money. You have to work.
Okay.
Yes, you have to work, and that is why even with the Mr. Siago, they get hated so much because you have to work. Them will go behind him back yes and give out some check to people and forget it. But them not they teach you to fish. But the bottom line, the JLP party teach you to fish. They don't give you a fish. Mm-hmm. The fishes, they don't give you a fish here and there. They teach you. Anyway, the night I said them was coming when we see them come towards me, right? Just the instinct I'm run off. I'm going to Barbara, the Barbara yard. Just run upstairs. The time Barbara had her house upstairs. She had her bar and thing and houses in the yard and then another yard. But the yard has a gate to Chestnut Lane mm-hmm. and to Charles Street. Anyway, me run upstairs, and when me run upstairs, I look down, Starkey, Danny, and the rest of their whoever. I hear when Starkey said, the delivery girl run gone to the yard, and I said, last year I know me that him to my gun in the heart tonight. Me talking. Anyway, I know me, they didn't know one. The time of me, I want to come Marga Longfoot. Tomboy. So we did it and watch them and Smokey Barbara, the lady that raised her and one of her daughter end up on the gate at Chestnut Lane talking to them. Mm-hmm. So meanwhile, they might talk to them now, me slip out, come out of the yard and go around a Pink Lane. Lovey, I had a friend named Lovey at that time, she dreadlocks and she used to deal with this. Lord God, every time his name slip me. They want them from jungle, them used to ride bike. The first set of men that used to ride bike in jungle. Anyway, when we go around a Pink Lane now, Lovey that time, Lovey I used to date one of them man there. Mm-hmm. So then did leave.
So the jungles they were able to roam free down by your
them did their jungle and them did end up commatively. Me never remember what did happen why them did switch. You know how me attack, you could assume pick up who me attack. And them did switch and commatively. Yeah, so my friend no Lovey, I used to go with one of them at the time. I did two of them, man, they man where it come down at Tivoli, switch from jungle and come down. Anyway, me, Lovey, I go down, me and Lovey end up go down at Tivoli now because she go look for her man now, you know what I mean? So Lovey a bigger woman for me.
Yeah.
When we are going, basking them and come out of Tivoli. So we say to them, be careful, because Starkey them up the road. Them come out and we go on down in a Tivoli. go down now. Lenkira, him name. You
Oh
remember?
yes. That's in a 70s when them want to kill Lenkira. That a turnabout brother.
So your sister.
Yes, man. I don't lie, I tell. Yes, he was hiding. He was hiding down by Tivoli for
But the next one name, Lenkira, two of them, you know. Are the two of them, and them is
Lenkira and Joe Brown.
Two of them. Anyway, you know, we go down now and Lenkira love you talk to them time. So we go down in a Tivoli down and we she talk to me, they sit down as a little girl and wait for her. Time run off now and we come up back. She done talk to him, whatever, and we come up back. Joe Creed, them time Joe Creed have the liquor store right on Charles Street and Bond Street.
Mm-hmm.
So me come up now, come here and say it was a good while run off. So me say they must gone now. So me come up, we come back up now. So me leave love your Pinklin and gone. Me I go back out to my boyfriend, cause I know them time you're young. Mm-hmm. Your boyfriend flighty. Me I go back out now and my boyfriend now. When we reach Joe Creed, a beer shots start fire, you know. Beer shots start fire, so me running at Joe Creed. We running at Joe Creed. It's when the shot sees. John, don't cry. Don't not cry. When the shot sees, my friend, my boyfriend, friend get shot.
So who shot him? Who shoot him?
Crossfire. Him get shot in the crossfire. You see, him end up passing. You see the pastor and pass away. We believe get the blame.
You?
Yes. The mother, the way of the woman hungry the day, I remember this so plain. Walking at the yard. When we walk at the yard, everybody face make up for me.
Because them say, are you bring man come?
Call the man there.
Them say, are you call Starkey them?
No, it's not me call the girl the man there. Then his mom was so hungry. Oh God, his mom was so hungry. You know what his mom did to me? His mom tell Starkey and said, me go call the man pan them. And tell the man them said, me and Starkey them was out there.
So them put the both side against you?
The both side against my friend Barry. Never get to go to him funeral. The family hate me. For many years they hate me. Them trying to get me killed.
Us my deepest condolences to you. It come like it's like yesterday to you still, it's still hurting.
They tried to get me killed. They tried so hard, even Dada swear, I don't know.
Even Dudas tried to get you killed too?
No, even him they tried to. He's a good person, you know. He's a good person at heart. They even try. You must know how long they will them hate me.
So them even all of these years them still try.
All these years. So until the other day, I have a son, right? That was living in Miami. End up getting, long story, get mixed up and end up getting deported. But when he was in Miami, living in Miami, he met the guy that passed, my friend that passed sister. And it's that time she told my son that they know it's not me. Because, you know, like, what really saved me is Dada's mom. She said no, she didn't.
What her name again?
Patsy Bongo.
Yes, Patsy Bongo. So Patsy Bongo saved your life?
She saved me, yes.
But wait, the lady that you were walking from down by Tivoli, what's her name?
Lovey.
Oh, so what's happened to Lovey?
She dead long time. She get shot and dead.
She died shortly after the guy was killed?
You know, yeah, she died after that.
So they were blaming her too?
No, me, cause I don't know if because I was down out there. Oh God, I get tears. I haven't cried since I heard that woman, cause that's one of the worst things. Away from losing my mom, it's the worst thing ever happened to me in my life.
Well, you see, that's the reason why I don't like gunmen, you know, because what most people do not know, you know, they think it's a movie, because listen to you, and this is something that happened 40 something years ago, and it's still hurting you.
Yeah, cause I'm 65 next month I'll be 66 years old, and then you know what, I'm an Aquarian, and I don't know if what you know about Aquarian, but we're really emotional, passionate people, and things hurt us, you know, like this guy, he has, because Havel was older than me, maybe 2 years or so. I don't know.
The guy that they killed?
He got a son, yeah, and not even his son. I've never met his son. The way the people hate me.
So they killed him by what's the name of the place where you said that the shooting was going on?
Charles Street. It was
Charles Street and Bond Street.
No, Charles Street and Chestnut Lane, between Chestnut Lane and Bond Street. Oh God.
So it was during it. So Starkey was in shootout with Baskin them.
Yes, they were in shootout. Because I don't even know how it started or anything.
Because you say you told Baskin
there.
So they were able to roam in because people from Tivoli weren't able to roam in Jonestown or Jungle. So they were
not
able
Jonestown,
no. I'm talking about in where the shooting happened. That was close to Tivoli Garden. I'm saying all Starkey or General Starkey them. They were able to.
No man, them used to come down. No, when them look for trouble, then I don't just not clear them coming out. Yeah, them used to come out.
Walk alright on them bike.
Walk.
So them walk from Jonestown and come down there.
Yeah, them used to walk. What? How old are you?
I'm in my 50s, man.
Okay.
So
they used to walk.
But they have to walk through Rima for come down. They take Anatown side.
I don't know where them but them used to come down. Them used to come. God, that Meg and the man, them used to do all kind of things. I can't remember this. It's just something that it's gonna go to my grave with me, you know, like.
I can hear the trauma that you're still suffering.
It's gonna go to my grave with me, and then hearing this woman talking about victim of this and victim of that,
it's not a victim, nothing.
Like, woman, what the?
How would she feel? How would she feel if she was in your shoes?
You know what I mean? Like, I know I don't want to get disorderly on your program, but I want to confront her. You know, I want to confront her. Cause like you mentioned that you spoke to somebody, you know, and I know who it was, and it's a female. I know who it was. I don't know, you're not going to hear my name still, cause like me leave down there long time, like 75, you know, them kick off, cause my mother, one of them, when them kick off our door, cause my mother she used to have enough police friends, the old criminal them. Yeah, the old criminal them, and them couldn't stand me. You know, I used to take liberty with them. All when them come beg out, so I used to take liberty with them. And that's why I tell people, say, me can't never. I couldn't live back in Jamaica, you know. No, I couldn't live back in Jamaica. No, I couldn't do it. Because, like, growing up and knowing it, because when I listen to you, I said, man, oh man. You know, growing up and seeing the things that I've seen, you know, I can live in a country that is who you know, and the people that you're supposed to go to. You believe many people in Jamaica that want to give information, you know, but who are they going to give it to?
True, man. So because the police them corrupt bad, man.
Yeah, majority. Majority, myself, the man them used to come my mother, as me tell you, them kick off the door, you know. Actively say, my mother and farmers. I want to read that to get, you know.
So them kill your mother?
So, no.
Who kick off the door? The men them actively kick off your mother door?
Rima man, them did set it up. The one in here, Bayer.
Oh, Bayer Mitchell.
Him did set it up, yeah. Him did set it up. Cause my mother did. She was terrible, you know. She was a woman, but she was like a man with them, you know, beside them. Yeah, and she'd have a brother. You ever hear this name, Amson, Benny Amson?
No, I don't recall.
Okay, well, him, one of them activists one was he was my mom's brother.
Oh.
You know, power struggle where him almost get him sister killed because of power struggle. You know, so we'd end up leave down there, I tell you.
When have to leave the valley?
Yeah, them kick off the door.
Okay, so pretty much so your family abandoned the valley?
No, my mom never abandoned me. Like me made it stop go to field many years. It took me is when my marriage ended. Look, before my first marriage ended, and my mom, she kept, you know, you didn't have a look for me, so say I would and she never stopped till me go down there one day, and then we just start go back down because me did hate them at once, you know, because they killed like three of my cousins.
They killed three of your cousins on Mighty Valley? Yeah,
like three of my cousins, Tivoli man them kill, you know.
So why them kill them?
Them, you know, they mix up, but at the end of the day, that's where them come from, and they're the ones that kill them. Like, one of them, the youngest one, right? They had him, them used to send him out to rob. But all them used to do now, when them send out look at you, them and them rob them, I forgive them everything. So apparently, like, this is how me here, because me live in America. So, he must say rob one at a time and not give them the money and then kill him. Wow. So them used to do them time then a year. So Fee brother now drift from West Kingston because of that. Drift to Superstar. The key must have done for Superstar.
What's his name?
Bunt, what them used to call him? His name Junior. That I did him real name. But they have them gangster name. I believe him up on the wall, painted up there.
Put mural for him, okay. For commit crime,
yeah. Yeah, them same used to, one of them used to must send gun sitting from Canada and that kind of thing. So the day film, the brother when I tell you about with my mother, him did pass away. And the same day him bury him father, because him did come one of them up here make enough money out of drugs. And the same day him bury him father, them kill him the same eve after him bury him father.
Where at Tivoli?
On a pink lane.
The same man them kill him?
Same man them.
So why them kill him?
You hear about the name Quatty though. You must hear about the name Quatty. Alright, them lower him because them and him father the friend, because my uncle used to live on Pink Lane. And him and Quatty them are the friend. Them, you know, so called. So them lower Quatty, lower him son around there, and them end up shoot him up. Him drive and must go around Oxford Street or crash.
Wow. I don't understand how people become criminal, you know, because there's no, remember I said the first trait to be a criminal, you have to be dishonest.
Oh my God.
So how you gonna trust the other person beside you? You know the other person is a liar too.
Look, I don't know how them do it, and you see even that one, even when him dead, me and him was talking or nothing, because you see my philosophy, me no want a drugs money. You know what I mean? Me get in a situation where all right.
You make mistake in your life for them.
I did,
Yeah,
and
so
I was
people learn.
I was with one. Yeah, I was with one, and I was tormented because me say no. All right, me grew up, me end up talking to the men that are gangsters, right? So when as time goes by, I'm like, this is not what I don't want. This kind of life, you know what I mean? So this person, because we live uptown now, you know, see with mother and father, think, you know, well, this is, you know, have a background. Next thing you know, I ended up with a drug dealer also. Yeah, but me fixed him business though, cause I ended up with him for 30 years though, you know, tormented, living all big house, Atlanta, Georgia, and all. I was so paranoid. All I used to do is just walk from the front of the house to the back. You know, I was, oh my God, I lived that awful life. Yeah, I
So many children. How many children you have for him?
3.
Oh, so the one, the son that you had that got deported back to Jamaica. So what happened to him?
He's still in Jamaica. He's still in Jamaica. He was my second child, my first son. Yeah, I gave birth to 8.
8 children?
And 7.
Wow. That's
and
a
you
lot,
know
man.
what? And I'm an only child.
You are the only child?
Yeah, so I
so
am spoiled.
you want to make
I was
family
spoiled.
big.
Yeah,
Yes.
my mom, like, because she only had me, like, and then I don't know. I used to get pregnant so just like that, you know. And then them time, if the knowledge now, you know, but you're older now, so you just gain so much. But the knowledge that I have now, I would not have. I have a son that is in prison for murder.
In America?
In America here.
Oh, you was born here?
Yep. And if you know how hard I tried, and because of many of these parents, because me have my son, them, yeah, do everything that they start, you know what, they're in school. You know the way how I had them, you know what they start calling my sons? Joan daughters. Because my sons, they used to have to school to leave over, I think 2:30. They have to be home by 3 o'clock. My children never even knew where I was from. Yeah.
So we end up killing someone
because of the choice that I made with the man that I had married.
Oh, that is his father?
No, it's not his father.
Oh, his stepfather.
His stepfather. And you know what? I had 2 children with me at the time that wasn't his, and those are the 2 boys why I stayed with him all those years, because I was like, you know, I wanted a stable home for them. You know what I mean? I wanted a stable home for them, and that's the worst mistake I made, because my son ended up getting mentally ill.
Oh, the one that's in prison now?
From all of what happened, you know, me getting pregnant. It's so much. If you ever hear, I need to write some books, but my head is just so, oh my God.
So who was that crying with you in the background? Who was that crying with you before, earlier?
Now?
Yes.
No, I'm by myself sitting in my kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I never like to talk about that, and maybe it needed to come out, because ever since I heard this woman, I got so mad. I believe, like, them used to call me nickname, because my mother was Blossom Masters, right? Yeah. So they end up calling me Joan Masters. But I don't like that name. I don't like that name. I'm not that anymore. You know what I mean? But I believe that that person would have kicked in with her, because, like, how dare you?
Yes, I can hear the trauma. It's as if it was yesterday to you, because you know everything that happened. And hey, one thing I can tell you is, you get to people. That's why I tell people all the time. You know,
you're the worst.
Yes. You know what, Joan? I'll call you back later, yeah? I have to take this call, yeah?
Okay,
All right.
please do.
Yes,
All
I
right,
will.
God
All right.
bless. And continue your good work.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Hello? Hey, you here?
Hey,
Hey.
this is Chris from Enterprise.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to let you know my driver's out front.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Chris. All right. Thank you.
Got it.
All right, roger that.
Take care.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so, you know, we have come to the end of this presentation of this video. You know, listen to a victim of crime. So when people, you know, putting these people on a pedestal, like Antony General Starkey, let's remember that these people, when they commit crime, they are victims, human beings. These are not enemy combatants, or even enemy combatants have rights. These are people whose rights has been violated. So I plead to the women supporting criminals, to the women, mothers, sisters, wives, and girlfriends whose men are committing crimes against others in the communities. Please remember that these men are not hero. These men are not hero. These men, they are not role models. They are parasites who feed on the lives of innocent people, believing they have the right to harm others. When you cry for them after the security forces kill them, remember they are victims and what their families have endured. Let me remind you, women, yes, carousing, carabunkers who support these men and put them in a light with humanity, as if these people are human beings. They are not role models. They are parasites who feed on the lives of innocent people, believing they have the rights, believing they have the right to harm others. When you cry for them after the security force kill them, remember they are victims and what their families have endured. So we are going to tell you nothing but the brutal truth here. Yeah, you know what, the Jamaica Young Police and the truth bites. The reality is that if you harm others, harm will come to you tenfold. There should be no sympathy, compassion, or empathy for those who choose a path of violence and destruction. Justice must be colder than the North Pole for those who inflict pain and suffering on innocent lives. A call for justice and compassion to the victim, Joan. We feel your pain. Your trauma is real and hurting. Please seek counseling and support because your healing journey is essential. Your pain is a poignant reminder of the actual cost of crime. This message is a call to action and a plea for understanding. We must not glorify those who cause harm. Instead, we should honor the victims and their families, recognizing the true heroes who endure and survive. Let us work together towards a society where justice prevails and the lives of the innocents are protected above all else. No protection for criminals. We don't believe in any criminal or human rights group protecting criminals. I rest my case. The Jamaica Young Police Channel. Out.